we'll show you images when that flyover in Kolkata just came crashing down. At least 14 bodies have been retrieved so far. There are many who are feared trapped under the under construction Vivekanand flyover. Just as this flyover came crashing down in Kolkata, you're seeing those images and you're looking at the disaster it caused. Massive search and rescue operations are currently underway in Kolkata. 70 members from 2 National Disaster Relief Force, they're already deployed. The army has been called in and the army is now moving in, and this is a very, very crowded area. The army is moving in. The Bengal Engineers Group, Bengal Sappers, you have other forces who are now moving in to rescue the trapped. The NDRF DG has briefed the Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh about the latest in relief operations. This incident took place near Ganesh Talkies at the Girish Park area. The foundation of the Vivekanand flyover was laid in 2007. This flyover was to have been completed in 18 months in 2009, but it's missed several deadlines since 2009. Locals have also protested against the construction. They protested in 2009, saying that the design of this flyover was faulty. Now, cutting short her visit to Midnapur district, the West Midnapur district, Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, she was campaigning. She's rushed back to Kolkata. She's already visited the accident site. Now, the state government has offered a compensation to the next of kin of the dead and the injured. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is in the United States. He's offered his condolences. He's just tweeted saying, shocked and saddened by the collapse of an under construction flyover in Kolkata, took stock of the situation and rescue operations, unquote. Now, an IVRC official, now this is the construction company. This company has been facing allegations about faulty construction. The company, of course, has put forward its defense. It's talked about several things, but it's saying that this is an act of God. Let's listen in.
This particular job is given by the government of Kolkata to us, and we are doing this work. And we already done almost 65-70% of the work is already over. Still the remaining 45% is supposed to complete, and still in the process. Nothing has happened. Today the girders were missed, it seems. Still in the process. One girder is missed, then second one also fell. That's how the accident has taken place. It's nothing but a God's act. So far in these 27 years, we must have constructed a number of bridges. It never happened. We are also as a management, we are under shock and we are just waiting for what's happening. And 2 of our engineers also just missed. We are also searching for that. And we have got all the sympathy with them. And whatever the better we are supposed to do it as a corporate sector, we will do our best.
Now look at these images. Is this an act of God, or is this negligence? Is this lack of quality control, or is this greed, apathy and corruption? There are several questions that are being posed at this level, at this stage. There are few answers. Just as you look at these images and you realize with shock and horror, there are auto rickshaws that were coming in just under the flyover. There are cyclists, there are motorists, some who may have been lucky to survive. Some sadly could still be trapped inside under the debris of this flyover. And that's the sad part. Was there quality control? Why did this under construction flyover suddenly come crashing down? Let's get you reactions that are coming in from Ground Zero.
काफी सालों से देख रहा हूं और इसका निर्माण बहुत ही घटिया किस्म का निर्माण है। यहाँ पे जो मटेरियल यूज किए जा रहे हैं आप खुद देख सकते हैं कैसा सीमेंट का यूज है और कैसा क्या है, और सरकार के पास कोई तैयारी नहीं है। यहाँ पे लोग मर रहे हैं, यहाँ प्राइवेट लोग जो यहाँ के लोकल लोग हैं वो लोग बेचारे आकर के और सहयोग कर रहे हैं।
Now, Mamata Banerjee, she was campaigning in the West Midnapur district. As soon as she heard of this, she came rushing back to Kolkata. But there are questions that are being asked. Why was there no quality control? Who's responsible for the quality control of an under construction flyover that's missed several deadlines from 2007 to be completed in 2009? This is now 2016. And this flyover is still under construction.
Okay, ma'am.
Locals have talked about
joined by the Chief Minister of West Bengal. She has come back from the district, immediately rushed back after she heard of this news. Ma'am, what is the situation on the ground? You're here monitoring the rescue effort. Give us the latest.
Actually, no, I had some meeting because election process is going on. I cancelled all my program. Along with me, my Home Secretary, Chief Secretary, CP, Kolkata Police, then all the highest officials from CID and all the highest officials from other departments also, IPS, IAS. More than 50 IAS, IPS are also, they are working. Army also deployed, then this disaster management team, fire brigade, civil defense, Kolkata Police, all of our team are being engaged. And one part is already the rescue operation is over, but other part, that is a very dangerous part where it depends on army operation and others. Others are also there. Our rescue operation team is also there, disaster operation, but we are waiting for the rescue operation. So now our first priority to operate and to give relief to the people.
Ma'am, you know the entire city like the palm of your hand. You have campaigned here in Bara Bazaar as well. This is a very congested area. You think there was some problem with the design of, because it's fallen almost on the balconies of some of the houses?
No, this Bara Bazaar is congested from the beginning. It depends, it needs a full discussion because here crores of people are staying, lakhs of people are staying. So sometimes they may not be agreed also. There are some local problem also because there are some metro projects also. It should pass through this, so they don't agree.
Locals are raising objection about the design of this flyover. They're saying that we are always opposed to this flyover.
That they are correct. I believe that they are correct. Their objection is correct, and that's why we also. The order was given, I think 2007 when CPM government was there. So after that we also asked them that please submit your total planning and all this. But they are not giving. Now the problem is sometimes, suppose 2-3 projects we have seen. When we stopped this, then they have taken some court verdict and all this. So there was nothing is left out to our hands. But we also ask the full report and everything. And all stringent action will be taken because it's a very serious disaster.
Will you pull up the company which was got?
We will not allow anything to be free because this is a big disaster and government will take, police will take all the action, whatever is required.
And what sort of assistance are you going to give to the families of the deceased?
That my Chief Secretary already announced for the family victims. It's a very unfortunate incident and it cannot be, the money cannot be substitute. But sometimes we have to help the family members. So 5 lakhs each family he announced, and also for dead persons who are serious injured for 2 lakhs, and for this small injury 1 lakhs, and all the treatment will be borne by the government. And if they want any good hospital, also private hospitals also, there also government is totally agreed.
Lastly, can you give us a number? What is the death toll that you're hearing right now?
Right now it is 15% died, rescued their body, and more than 50% are the injured. So out of that, some very heavy injury is also there. So we are sending them to Apollo Hospital also because trauma care and everything, all facilities. So let's pray for speedy recovery.
You think that the corporation could have been alert about this flyover, the construction which was hampered for a long time? The construction wasn't happening.
No, they were not listening. That is the problem. Sometimes if they got the tender, so they think that tender is the main thing.
Thank you so much. So there you have it. Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, categorically stating that all those who are responsible for this tragedy, as far as this flyover is concerned, will not be spared. Stringent action would be initiated. She has announced ex gratia 5 lakh rupees, for the kin of those who have died in this tragedy. But at this point in time, the big question is who should be held accountable for this tragedy that is still unfolding, in a sense, in Kolkata, with the army now being deployed in the rescue operations. With camera person Tapan Indrajit for India Today in Kolkata.
So Mamata Banerjee says the order for construction of this flyover came when the CPM government was in power. Her government is seeking plans. How will this flyover be completed? But those plans haven't been given because there are several people on ground who say, 1, that the design is faulty. 2, because of the location where this flyover is to be constructed and the number of turns it needs to take, it's not even possible to have such a flyover. And I want to, before I get to Mohammed Salim's reaction, CPM's Mohammed Salim has also reacted. I want to quickly bring in India Today's Manogya Loiwal, who joins us with the latest. Manogya, give us the latest as far as relief and rescue operations are concerned on ground zero. Okay, we're trying and re-establishing that line with Manogya Lohiwal in just a moment, but till then, let's listen into CPM's Mohammad Salim, because at this point of time, there's politics on this issue between the Trinamool Congress, which is ruling today, and the CPM that was ruling, the left that was ruling when the construction orders were given for this flyover. Let's listen in to Mohammad Salim.
Calcutta police totally failed to manage the crowd. CRPF people have reached, so they are just managing the crowd. That's why less hangama. And local volunteers still now, no professional group, be it the National Disaster Management Group or even the government has failed to take the help of army because they have the expertise. The Calcutta Port Trust have the heavy crane. The cranes which have been rushed here, they have failed to lift this, and still people are stuck under. They are asking for help, and helplessly people are watching it, and police is just trying to lathi charge the local crowd, but the volunteers have made way. Now National Disaster Management Team or any other expert group should come there. Government, central government or state government should rush the expertise, because the gigantic proportion.
Yes.
Never in my lifetime have seen have witnessed such a huge accident, and nobody can say a number now because still it is unknown, but bodies are being taken out in an amateurish way, like when the local fire will take place, local volunteers, they come out of rescue, fire brigade is there, ambulance is there, and people have made their way. So, but the expert group is needed.
India Today's Manogya Lohiwal now with me with the latest on relief and rescue operations. Manogya, tell us what's happening on ground now.
Well, it's been a Black Thursday, you could call it, here in Kolkata, because the way the flyover fell down and has claimed several lives, the official toll is now 15. That's what the Chief Minister Mamta Banerjee as well as Kolkata police has confirmed. But the fact that there is a lot of angst and anger in the people here, and they have been extremely perturbed on the kind of response they've been seeing from the Trinamool Congress government in past 5 years, and of course the left front government in the earlier 2 years, because this flyover started in 2009, and since then what you see around me is the kind of forces that have been deployed. It's not only just the army that has been called in, but also other forces, the NDRF as well as other forces that have been deployed here. This flyover will give you an idea, what my camera person is showing you, will give you an idea on the kind of construction work that has been there in place. It's a weird combination of flyover where there has been a mid space that has been left, whereas there are two flanks of the flyover that you see here, and the fact that these two have been constructed and the iron rods have been here for ages now. That's what we've been seeing. आपने देखा था हादसा, क्या हुआ और कितना गुस्सा है, आक्रोश है सरकार के खिलाफ?
देखिए, सुबह जब हमने अचानक लोग अपने दिन के कार्य में जाते हैं, अचानक 12:15 बजे देखा हमने कि ब्रिज का एक हिस्सा बाएं तरफ मैदान तो हिलने लगा, और अचानक पूरा का पूरा ब्रिज मानो एक ताश के पत्तों की तरह ढह गया। और ये ब्रिज जब से बन रहा तब से यहाँ लोगों का ये कहना था कि ये ब्रिज का पूरा निर्माण की प्रक्रिया कहीं न कहीं लोगों की जनभावना के खिलाफ है। आप देख सकते हैं ब्रिज इस तरह बनाया गया कि लोगों की खिड़कियां और घर का जो व्यक्तिगत माहौल है वो भी है, और आज ये प्रमाणित हो गया कि पूरा का पूरा ब्रिज कहीं न कहीं भ्रष्टाचार में डूबा था, क्योंकि 8 साल हो गए पहले इस ब्रिज का उद्घाटन माननीय स्वर्गीय सुभाष चक्रवर्ती ने किया, बुद्धदेव बाबू ने किया, और अभी यहाँ के मुख्यमंत्री ने भी कहा था कि जल्दी ये चालू होगा, पर चालू होने
पहले की जो शुरू हुआ है, जिस तरह से काम चल रहा है, इतने लोगों की जान फंसी हुई है, बहुत ही बड़ा रिहायशी इलाका है, बहुत ही क्राउडेड इलाका है, कितना आक्रोश है इस बार?
बहुत ज्यादा आक्रोश है यहाँ के लोगों पर, बहुत ज्यादा पहले से भी आक्रोश था। बहुत सारे लोग यहाँ पर कंप्लेंट भी किए थे, यहाँ पर सुप्रीम कोर्ट में केस भी किया हुआ है, जो अगल बगल के बिल्डिंग के लोग हैं, क्योंकि यहाँ पर काम कभी भी ठीक तरह से नहीं होता है, और दिन के टाइम में काम हो रहा था। जब ये ब्रिज गिरा उस वक्त वहाँ काम हो रहा था, वहाँ के लोग भी जो है मना कर रहे थे कि दिन के टाइम में आप काम मत कीजिए। ये देखते ही जो है वहाँ पर जिस तरह से इन्होंने कहा कि धराशायी हो गया, इतना जोर का आवाज आया कि 2-3 मिनी बस जो हावड़ा की तरफ से आ रही थी, वो मिनी बस वहाँ पर दब करके 2-2 मिनी बस अंदर में दबा हुआ है। मेरे ख्याल से सैकड़ों लोग अंदर में दबे हुए हैं। उन लोगों का तुरंत रक्षा होना चाहिए कि हो सकता है कि उनकी जान बच जाए।
Not just about the carelessness of the authorities, but also the fact that now the rescue operations are in full swing. They are almost at the ward level here in Kolkata. The fact that we've seen that the entire stretch has been blocked, army has been deployed. We've been told that even commanders of NDRF have been here. 2 battalions of NDRF have been working. But precisely that's not the case. The fact is that why was this needed at all? What was the reason that the Chief Minister's government was completely careless about it and rather in oblivion about it for such a long time? They could have taken a step earlier and this could have been avoided.
Oh, absolutely. But can the construction company get away by saying this is an act of God? Do we have details about who was monitoring this? What about quality control? Was there any quality assurance being monitored?
Well, we're being told that it's a joint venture and the company is IRICL, which is a Hyderabad-based company who've been operational here from past several years. But the fact is, why did two governments let them work when they were missing deadlines one after the other?
Yes.
And the fact that was there any compromise that was in place because of which the kind of delay was happening?
Yes.
And the government was turning a deaf ear or rather a blind eye towards it every time.
And that's a question that needs to be answered. Manogya Loiwal, for the moment, many thanks. These pictures will continue to haunt not just residents of Kolkata, but people across the country, because this negligence clearly cannot be just an act of God. And who will be held accountable for this? We will continue to track the story very.
Now, Pakistan captain Shahid Afridi might have landed himself in trouble yet again while speaking about fans in India. Asked about fans in Mohali before their match with New Zealand on Tuesday.
Go to different villages across India and actually stay there for a month and see the villagers, help them. And what it does is it opens your eyes to a whole new part of India that you never really saw before. So Amrita gives